This is how it shoots. I like to have just a little bit of tool. And this is for auto. Hello YouTube, hello everyone, hello Facebook, wherever you're gonna be watching this. Real quick disclaimer. I am not an airsoft tech, I'm not a professional airsoft tech, I don't tech a lot, so I don't know a lot about these things. So, I have written a thing down. I need to tell myself real quick in the intro. You're seeing this from the perspective of a noob, of a whatever you want to call it, someone who doesn't tech a lot. So you're gonna see my frustrations of trying to learn these things and trying to do it. So I'm trying to give you the most authentic view of how it is when you try to learn something for new in Airsoft. So that's literally it. I was sent this trigger, that's where you're gonna see that. This trigger, this amazing speed trigger, by the creator himself. He said, please, I actually wrote to him like, yo, you know, I really want to test it. He's like, okay, cool. And he sent me something. He sent me a cool silencer. He sent me some cool trigger stuff and some auto barrel. It's like, make a video or whatever you want to do whatever you want. Just make it authentic. Give me some tips and tricks about it and show how your experience is with it. So you're getting a real, authentic experience here. So if the video is a little bit long, that's why. But I want my channel to be authentic. It's maybe not as professional as it could be, but this is me, so welcome. Enjoy the video. Okay, so YouTube, now we're about to fix the trigger. I'm sure that's what all of you want to see. Trigger right here. I got it in red because I'm edgy like that. I like red. I think it's cool. There's a ton of different colors you can get. You can get it in chrome. You can get it in all kinds of cool colors. The Crazy Tech has a Cerakote page he will link to you where you can see all the Cerakotes you could possibly get, like all the colors. But let's get my MTW apart, yeah, and let's start with the mod, I guess you could say, like getting the trigger in. MTW, easy to take apart, modular weapon system, you know it, yada yada yada. You all tried it. If you haven't taken it apart yet, you'll probably have to do it at some point. If you want to mod your gun, I would say that, or advise you to watch a bunch of guides. I have a guide how to take it apart. Wolverine has a guide where Rich takes like everything in detail how to take it apart so you don't break anything. It's pretty hard to break stuff on the MTW, but it can happen. As you see here, my trigger gone, so it can happen, but just be sure you're doing things right and following the guides, then you can take your gun apart a million times without anything ever happening. So Crazy Tech, I think that's what he wants to be called the Crazy Tech. Oh, the trigger feels very nice. Okay, so this is the trigger from Crazy Tech. It's right here. It's a speed trigger because you're gonna be able to the trigger pull, you're gonna be able to adjust it like in both sides. This one in the middle is obviously just to tighten it so it's gonna actually stick in the gun. Here you're gonna put the spring. There's 2 springs I see. No, there's 3 springs. You get 3 different small springs. I'll show you real quick. You get everything you need in the package to install the trigger. There's 2. One spring is obviously inside the other. There's 2 springs here. Believe me when I say it. 1 second. There we go. Okay. There's 3 different springs. This is the one with the least pull, then I guess this is the middle one, and this is the hardest one. Yeah, that's pretty easy too. You can just feel, and you can also see how robust it looks. Then you get the tool you need. Let's see here. You get a little tool right here. You get this, and this is obviously to take things apart. And this tool is to go down in the MTW because you're gonna have to get into the gun. My MTW has this. Normally MTWs, I'm not sure they come with this, I don't think so. If you have the premium FCU, it does have a FCU inside, but if you don't have a premium FCU, you don't have this. This is the Gorilla, to people who don't know, but I'm sure you already knew because I advertise it quite a lot. So, but yeah, I'm gonna take it apart. I don't know if you guys actually want to see in depth how to take it apart, but I'm gonna find a way to try to record it real quick to see if we can actually do it, you know, record it from my perspective. Okay, so we're recording with 2 cameras now. We're recording with the GoPro and we're recording with my phone. Now you can actually see into the gun and we're gonna have 2 perspectives. The first thing you want to do when you're gonna take your MTW apart, you want to get out the old trigger. And obviously, like there's a video from Crazy Tech. He has a video where he shows how to undo it all. And it's actually fairly easy. You have the tool here. You unscrew this one first. This is to make the trigger not as tight, so you can get the pin out. This is a safety pin. You don't need to unscrew it all the way. You just need to unscrew it until you can take this out. Okay, I need to unscrew mine a little bit more. You can see here. I hope it's focusing. We take the pin out from the side. I don't think it matters which side it goes out from. Oh shit. We need to do one thing first. Let's break up. There's a retention from a trigger down here. We need to remove that. I cannot get down there. We can do it with this, I'm pretty sure. Let's say I have something here. We need to get down. There's a retention right here. There we go. Now that's gone. Now we can pull out the thing here, like this pin. You see we have a pin here now. And we need to save that obviously because we need it for the installation again. So make sure you have your things a safe space. So don't worry about removing the trigger board. It should be fairly easy. Okay. Trigger board here, 1 second. I have all this extra stuff in it, so I'll put the trigger board over here where I know it is, away from everything. Sorry if you're gonna see my disgusting feet, by the way. You need the spring still on the trigger board. Yeah, you still need this to put on the trigger board, so save that together. Now you can take out the trigger. Obviously, it's completely disassembled. This is the old trigger spring. You're not gonna have to use that anymore. Oh, well, I mean, you can't use it anymore. Here is my MTW trigger, the old one. This is the very broken one. I don't know why they break, but I mean, the way I've been using my MTW, it maybe makes a little bit of sense. So now we are gonna install the new trigger. Actually, I thought I had to take the old one from this over to the new one. But no, it doesn't look like it. Let's see here. So, okay guys, I'm back. I spoke with the tech a little bit, how to make it all work properly. So, I've gotten so far to find out, I can show you here. I've gotten so far to fine tune the trigger, how much I wanted to give. Obviously not everything is in this thing yet, and how I wanted. In the video, as you just saw, the spring, you cannot see it very much down here now, but the spring down here was uneven and it wasn't straight on the trigger. You could actually see the spring here pumping out here or going out here, and that's not how it should be. So when you have installed the trigger and if you see the trigger spring you get, the new trigger spring is uneven, you can take whatever you have to get down here and just stand it up, like raise it up so it's stood. So yeah, but this is how it's gonna look when it's done. But yeah, enjoy the video. Just real quick, remember, if the trigger pull is not exactly how you want it, probably the spring under isn't standing straight. I took the hardest spring. This is not the springs, like these are the springs. This is the softest. This is the middle, but I choose to take the hardest spring because I like my spring to have a little bit of pull to it. This is how it will be looking. So now I need to put in the washer. That's actually quite a big problem for me. The washer is this small thing. I have pretty big fingers and I simply cannot find a way to get the washer in without it falling out, because while this is in like this, I have to get the trigger board in also without making it all fall out. It's quite interesting. I will have to find a way, I'm sure. I will. I have to. I don't have a tweezer for this. That would have been a very nice addition, I'm pretty sure. Ah, that's the wrong place. So I need to get this small thing down here in front. Some of you might be like, oh my god, this guy is dumb as heck. But I mean, what can I say? Like, we can't all be blessed as techs. And I don't take very much, so okay. So we're gonna have to get this trigger down here. 1 second, I have an idea. If I lay the gun down. Oh, you can see it in there a little bit. You can see it in there. I try to put the thing through a little bit. Ah, heck. Well, I thought that's a good idea though. Like to try do it like that. I think that could be ideal. But now we have to push this out again. It could be ideal, maybe. If I leave out that thing and down there, obviously I'm gonna have to show like if it's good or easy to install, and it might be a really long video, I might be cutting a lot. I don't know yet. Okay, so now we have to have that thing here. We have to have it in, so I will find a way. Oh, I dropped it. Yikes. And now it's here. Okay, this is a lot harder than I expected. So how would he get it in? What if I leave it over here on the side? You know, like on this side here, and then I push it through. Oh, you see, guys? Oh, you see? We got it. It's on, it's on, it's on. Now, see it's on down there? So that's a good trick. That's actually a good trick to you guys you can use. I actually found out something that can help. So I'm using the Gorilla board. It's a little bit different from what other people have. Not everyone uses the Gorilla board. I can say that the Gorilla board is really cool. If you like, and the washer fell out. Okay, well let's try this over again. So the Gorilla board is actually kind of cool. I like it myself. With my personal experience, it's good with it. There's some people who's had some ups and downs with it, you could say. The washer is on. We call it the washer, I guess. That's what he called it in the video. I'm gonna try to put it all the way in by the side. Why is this so hard for me? I feel like this is way harder than it should be. I'm doing something wrong. The washer fell out again. Yeah, we're gonna do the same as all the other times. When I finally find a way to get into the trigger, get the washer and everything in, I will fast forward to that and you guys will see that. I'm not gonna let you go through the pain of seeing me failing. Little fucking washer, man! Ah! My hand's sweaty, my mom's spaghetti. I promised myself I'm not gonna get mad. There's nothing to get mad over. I'm just bad at this. It's fine. Don't worry. Be happy. Imagine watching someone tagging some really expensive cool stuff and then he doesn't know what he's doing. Oh. Fuck! This is so hard. And I'm so bad.
Are you failing miserably in front of everyone?
No, I'm not failing. I never fail my life. Fuck. Maybe. I mean, you're not gonna think I'm cool.
Well, people are gonna think that, yeah, you're a loser or that you're very authentic and they're gonna value that.
So you think people are gonna think I'm a loser? Okay, fuck.
I mean, there's a chance.
That's fair. At least I'm an authentic loser.
Yeah, exactly. Like.
I'm literally sweating of rage. I'm so fucking mad. I cannot make it work. And it's a little fucking plastic disc that's winning. Am I gonna leave this in the video? The guy who sent me is gonna be like, fuck.
Yeah, you have to think about all these things, you know.
I'm gonna show him this and he's gonna be like, oh, what a clown. Let me see if I can get it on without the washer. Like, heck, what the fuck? Okay, you can get it in without the thing, the washer. So now we just need to get it in. I'm like the washer genius at this point. You can see here. Oh fuck. There you go, the washer's on. There's enough space for the trigger. We're pulling this thing in. Everything is there. The trigger is in. It's properly placed. It looks like the wash is in. It looks like it. Don't panic, Casper. Don't panic like you maybe just have realized to put in how to put in a trigger. It's not a big deal, Casper. It's a pretty big deal for me. Before I put these in, I need to see if the gun actually works. So I will try to put it together. Let's see here. So instead of that spring, you actually need this one now. Like you need these to fix instead of this spring in here, like that spring. I'm pretty sure, because there's one on each side. We push down, boom, and then it has the retention it needs. But I'm gonna try to fix this real quick to see if it can shoot. Always, when I buy batteries, I prefer 100% of the time to have Titan batteries. Actually, it's not an ad, hashtag ad or anything. I don't get anything from Titan to say I love Titan batteries. They've just been really good, like the Titan batteries. And I had a battery that was actually broken, and they sent me a new one like pretty freaking fast. So for me, when I test airsoft or play with airsoft equipment, customer service is a huge deal for me, like huge deal. And Titan had pretty above average customer service, so that's good. Pretty above average customer service. Yeah, well that doesn't sell it very well, I guess. But let's put on this top here. What was that? Yeah, that's a problem. We forgot to tighten the screw. That's a big problem actually. No, it's the front screw. It's this one here, but yeah, that's because it doesn't have any retention anymore. So yeah, let's. We also need to tighten something here. Actually, now when I think about it, we forgot to tighten the trigger. Just enough space. Okay, we'll see now if it works or not. Only time will tell. Let's see if it shoots. The reset isn't entirely as it should be. It shoots at least. I will fine tune it, obviously, to make it work. So, hello everyone. So I've been fiddling around with it for quite a while. So I've used my parts now and put in the parts here I didn't use. This is how it looks with the trigger. This is how it shoots. I like to have just a little bit full. And this is for auto. But I mean, it doesn't really matter how it sounds. But this is the trigger, how it looks. The MTW. It feels very high quality. It's kind of cool. I like it. So about installing it, it was kind of hard. The washers are the small blue ones you can see here. Small blue ones. They're like really hard to get in. But I mean, that's he said that himself. The trigger is kind of easy to install if you don't think about the washers. Then you have the small clips like you use now, the green ones here, and some blue ones that you will get, that you use to keep in the clips in the gun, like the I don't know what they're called, like those small ones here, like right there. You put that in instead because you're not using the spring system will ring credit. So that works fine. It was easy to use, no problems. I liked it. Trigger feels good. I decided instead of go with the hardest spring, I'm using the middle spring. The middle spring has a very nice soft pull, but you can still feel the pull. So that's very nice. Yeah, I like it. I can't wait to feel the trigger and see how it works, and I'm gonna let a bunch of people use the trigger and see how they think about it. So yeah, I think that's gonna be quite cool. Let's do like this real quick. Obviously I forget to put that on. You can see here now, for real, like the trigger, how it looks. Looks very. The gun looks very tactical with this red trigger. I like it. So yeah, very cool, very tactical, very nice. So yeah, and then he also sent me. I know I'm not gonna talk too much about this yet. I'm gonna keep this for like another video, like another build. But he sent me a 3D printed auto barrel, which is a small ass auto barrel that you can put on a tracer. And I'm gonna change this build to a short CQB build, and I'm gonna run the forged at some point here, soon-ish, when it arrives. And I'm gonna have a small PQB gun, hence cool trigger and all kinds of good real life shoe and stuff, and the other one is gonna be run stock. So yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching. Feel free to ask away, write in the comments, ask all your questions. I can answer everything, and I'm sure if I can answer it, the Crazy Tech can answer everything also too. Like, he's very nice, he's been a very cool guy to do all this stuff with. So yeah, that's cool. Good experience, easy install. Little fucking washer, man! Everything worked easy, it works as expected. The washer was just hard to fix, so yeah. And I got a free tool. That's very nice. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.